Hey guys, before we start the show, we just want to give a quick shout out to some of our new supporters on Patreon. Thank you to Eric Wallace, Bill Rapano, Nathan Bergstrom, Aaron Walker, and Albert Moss. Say thank you, Eric.
Thank you, Eric.
You stupid. And if you want to donate as well, just go to patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling.
Do it!
So, is this on?
What do you want to ask me how I feel, huh? How do you think I feel? I feel violated.
Break the wall, break down the walls. Flip out the back, and watch the wall. Baby, you know you're Judas, and I'm your priest. Baby, what I got is not from the least.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with Eric
Not Joe Pisano Hamilton.
Not Joe Pisano Hamilton.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Not much. You know, I came in, it's like, man, it's another podcast, another week worth of shitty wrestling.
Right.
But then I saw the light, I saw the beacon. I saw something that really just made it all worthwhile.
Yeah? What was that?
This title!
Oh.
This glorious title. That's right. I am once again the pay-per-view prediction champion.
Oh, Eric, No Mercy was like 3 days ago. Get over it already.
Oh, I'm not getting over it. I'm going to shower my praises all over you till the next pay-per-view where I might lose it.
Next week.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was great when I won at SummerSlam because I had like a long, I had a long month of holding that title.
Yeah.
Felt like forever.
I got like 2 weeks.
You got, exactly.
2 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, so fingers crossed.
Yeah.
It's not about how many times you're champ. It's about the quality of champion you are.
You might want to change that up a little bit.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
You always win it when you don't show up to my house.
I always win it when I don't care about the pay-per-view.
Right.
I'm like, oh man, SummerSlam, I really want to win it.
Oh, Cena Reigns? I don't care.
Yeah, I don't fucking care. Whatever.
Strowman Lesnar? I don't care.
Gets everything right.
Yeah. So, all right. I'm glad you enjoyed your title victory.
Well, thank you.
But I plan on winning it back.
I'm sure you do.
At Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
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 So we're not going to play everyone's favorite game this week because Joe is unavailable to be on the phone for the podcast because he's busy. He's actually having fun at AT&T Stadium right now.
Yeah.
He claims that's working, but he's at a football stadium right now.
He was on the Facebook live video, something about one-handing balls.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Something about that.
Yeah, so. It seemed normal, but for him. But no, I mean, he claims he's working, yet he's at a football stadium playing with balls.
Yeah.
So I don't really know how that's worked.
Yeah.
But okay.
What is this new job he has? Test the balls.
Yeah.
Joe's gonna test the balls.
I think he's actually gonna be in the line with all the players for the next game, taking a knee with Jerry Jones. Before the anthem, so it means absolutely nothing.
Yes.
We're going to do it before the anthem. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm from Texas. He's shooting guns in the air.
Yes, in case you haven't been here, people, that's how we are when we're not in the studio.
Texas.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So, yes, Roman Reigns defeated John Cena at No Mercy.
One spear?
One spear.
That's it. That's all it takes.
Yeah, that's it.
Cena's taken like 3 pedigrees in a match, 4 super kicks.
Cena didn't kick out of a spear, right? Like earlier in the match?
I don't think so.
Because, maybe he did. I can't remember it now. Because I know Roman speared him on the, on the announce table.
Yeah, that doesn't
By
count.
the way, there were, 7 kickouts of finishers in that match?
Yeah.
No, one of them had to have been a spear then, I think. Because there were four AA kickouts.
Mm-hmm. That is ridiculous.
A couple of Superman punches. Yeah, there must have been one spear that he kicked out of, I guess. But it was earlier on.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Cena does the 2 AAs in a row. Roman kick, but does that count as 2 kickouts of finishers because it's 2 AAs in a row, or does that count as 1 kick out of a finisher?
I think because when he did the roll through,
yeah, because he hit 2 finishers back to back, and then he pinned Roman, and Roman kicked out. So does that count as Roman kicking out of 2 finishers?
Oh, I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
You still would have won, but
Yeah.
I would have won those like 3
2
points or
points,
2
yeah.
points, whatever it was.
Yeah, I don't know. It was really disappointing. Yeah,
It's very disappointing.
they're like, oh, it's a WrestleMania caliber match. No, it wasn't. It had none of the hype of a WrestleMania match. It had none of the feel.
They didn't do anything that we've never seen before.
Yeah,
Like Roman spearing Cena through the announce table is a very cool spot, but we've seen Roman do that before.
we've seen.
Like, don't
Cena
get me
go
wrong,
through-
it is a cool spot to see.
Yeah,
But WrestleMania, like a WrestleMania caliber match, should have stuff you haven't seen before.
mm-hmm.
Like Shane McMahon trying a shooting star press on AJ Styles.
Yeah.
You know,
Cena
Kevin Owens kick. You know, breaking up the pin with a finger on the rope.
Yeah,
You know, it's stuff like that makes
Yeah.
it special.
it is,
So
and we got none of that.
none of that. Instead, Cena hits the 2 AAs back to back. I feel like the JD from New York guy. He hit 2 AAs and then he kicked out, so he hits the 2 AAs. Roman kicks out, and then they take a moment where Cena's like, "What the hell, man?" Which Cena does every time he fights anyone big
Yeah.
now. Like he did it with Styles, did it with Owens, did it with so many people. Where he's like, "What? I can't believe this didn't work." And then they both get up at the same time, and it's and then just Roman just Superman punches him and spears him.
Yeah, that's it.
It's like a boxing match, and the ref like didn't say like, "All right, continue fighting," and like Roman just cheap shot.
I mean,
him.
at least with the Undertaker, it took like
he had to run the ropes like
six times, get all that momentum, make Undertaker dizzy. Like,
He took all that momentum, and then Roman still slows down to like slowly, just like gently tackle Undertaker to the ground.
pats him on the head.
Yes,
But I mean, look at Cena's matches with
it was just so anticlimactic.
yeah.
Just we're gonna stand up, Superman
Like
punch
we've
spear.
seen Cena go to
Every time.
fucking war with
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Like his feud with JBL. Oh my God. Those guys almost killed each other. Now, granted, that was 10 years ago.
Right.
But I mean, still, like you see what Cena's capable of, and it's like
Well, look at Styles and Cena. Like every match ended with something crazy.
yeah.
You know, like Cena had to hit a super AA, right, to beat Styles at Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
I mean, it just took a lot of crazy stuff to happen.
And this is like, one
And this
spear,
was
you're
just
done.
A spear, it's over.
Yeah.
Very boring.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't like even like a surprising spear. They just stood up. They just both stood up, and he punched him and speared him.
Yeah.
Boring. Very boring.
Yeah.
So anyways, the question is, where does Roman Reigns go from here? Because Roman Reigns called it the biggest victory of his career. Although, shouldn't that be The Undertaker at Mania? Isn't that a bigger win? But okay.
You'd
It's either
think
his
so.
first or second biggest win of his career, even though it's not for the title. Like,
Wasn't for a
winning the
title, didn't
championship.
become the #1 contender, wasn't for like controlling rights of Raw.
Yeah.
It wasn't for like, the new Make-A-Wish face.
right.
It wasn't for anything. It was the exact same thing as the Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor match. It was a man versus man match.
Yes. Apparently, this victory was to see who feuds with The Miz next for the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah.
You beat John Cena.
That's why Cena lost. He's like, man, been there, done that.
Yeah, I've
don't
already
need
fought
that.
The Miz a bunch
Yeah.
of times. I don't need the IC title.
Right?
So, that's how Raw starts off with Miz TV with special guest Roman Reigns.
Mm-hmm.
And Roman tells everyone that now he respects John Cena.
What?
Because he beat him? You respect him because you beat him?
I respect the shit out of that fake ass bitch, John Cena.
Exactly. You hated him for a whole month, but now since you beat him, now you love him, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
It makes no sense.
no sense at all.
No.
I mean, if anything, you should be like, man, those AAs are weak ass finishers because
Yeah.
he hit 4 of them on me and it still didn't finish me.
Didn't do anything.
Those AAs are shit.
Yeah.
Like John Cena's AAs now, like
They're the new super kick?
I guess.
Everyone kicks out of one?
I guess, yeah. But, like, John Cena's AAs now are basically like someone giving you an AA in real life. Like, it's not going to knock you out. Like, it's just like, like, that's what, it's like when I give.
Devastating move.
Yeah, it's like when I give my son an AA on my bed and he just gets right back up because he doesn't, because, you know, he no-sells because he's only 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's what an AA is in
Yeah.
WWE now.
You need to talk to him about that no selling.
Well, I know. He's a kid.
It's not an excuse.
So The Miz brags about beating Jason Jordan all on his own, but Roman, of course, says you only won because of those 2 idiots behind you. And then he tells Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel to fetch him a beer because Roman's so cool.
Yeah. Oh, Roman drinks beer?
Yeah.
How cool.
Yes.
Bud Light drinking motherfucker.
Go fetch me a beer, boy. That's what he said.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, this horrible attempt at being cool is just like, I just don't, like, Roman had to have been like, in real life, he had to have been someone that people thought were cool. Like, you know what I mean? He looks like a cool guy. And then he can't even, like, pretend to be one on TV.
Right?
Go fetch me a beer, boy.
Yeah.
Go get me a beer. I just, they keep going back and forth on who Roman is. Is he a role model for the kids? Is he an alcoholic?
Is he the worst heel ever?
Right. I don't know. So The Miz then says if the Miz Taraj was around the same time as the Shield, then no one would even know who you are, Roman Reigns. So Roman says, you know, the Shield, of course, would have kicked the Miz Taraj's ass.
Oh,
and
God.
then he says this.
Bro, it would be terrible for you. Are you kidding me? Y'all don't want that, and you're not gonna get it because Dean and Seth are doing their thing, and I'm doing mine. And I have my own direction, the Universal Championship. So that means I'm coming after the beast, Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
Lesnar.
Huh.
Yeah.
Is there something we don't know about Brock? He's
Maybe that's his real name instead of. They're like, oh, well, what's your name? Brock Lesnar. And they're like, no, that's terrible. Just be Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesbian Lesnar?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, it is.
Know. So Miz then says the real championship on Raw is the Intercontinental Championship. So Roman says, okay, I guess you're right. So, because Brock's not coming back for a while.
Yeah.
So I have a few months. So he says, let's do it right now. And of course, Miz wants no part of that. So he leaves the ring and heads up the ramp. But then Kurt Angle comes out.
And makes people chant,
and everyone tells him he sucks.
Yeah, and he loves it.
Yes.
Starts beating off right on the top of the stage.
Did you see when Jason Jordan lost to The Miz at No Mercy, and then he cut that awful promo afterwards?
Yeah.
Where he's like, you know, everyone chants, you suck at Kurt as because they love him so much.
I was half expecting to be like, well, you know, maybe you should, you know, tell me I suck so I can love you too.
So dumb.
Yeah.
So Kurt Angle comes out and he tells The Miz that he will indeed fight Roman Reigns later tonight. And as far as we know, it is for the Intercontinental Championship because Roman said, okay, like Miz said, the real championship's the IC title. Roman says, okay, well, let's do it right now. Like, meaning, like, let's fight
for the
title. Miz wants no part of it. Kurt Angle comes out and says, yep, all right, you guys are going to have that match later tonight. And then, later we come to find out it's not for the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tim Allen.
Yeah.
So, also, he says Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel will face Matt Hardy and Jason Jordan since Jeff Hardy has a torn rotator cuff and will probably be out for 6 months. So
that sucks.
We were going to say that for news, but since they brought it up on Raw.
Oh, well, shit.
That's the only way you could.
So no Jeff Hardy at Survivor Series?
No.
Oh, shit.
So you can't bring, like, your Jeff Hardy armband and be like, I still have it, Jeff.
I haven't watched it.
I wear it every night. And then Jeff's like, I don't see it.
Oh, it's on there. Trust me.
Let me show you. No. I want to see Survivor. I want to see Lesnar Balor. No. I want to see Lesnar kill Finn Balor. No.
Yeah.
I want to see the 1% chance Balor has of winning this match.
What do you mean 1%?
Yeah. Oh, jeez. So we have Matt Hardy and Jason Jordan versus Miz Taraj with Jeff Hardy ringside. I don't know why he's ringside. I mean, you know, if you're just going to be injured, like, you're not much of a manager, Jeff.
No.
You might as well leave so that we miss you. So when you come back, I mean, they have another great chance with Jeff Hardy. Like, yes, he's in his late 30s now, but you know, if he goes away for 6 months, his return could be something great.
It really could.
And you could, you know, we've seen the Hardy Boys as a tag team for so long.
Yeah.
They then, in WWE, before they left, they both became singles wrestlers and had singles, you know, careers on their own.
Fairly okay success on Matt Hardy's success.
Yeah.
Part.
Yeah.
He was, what, ECW champion, U.S. champion.
Yeah.
Jeff Hardy won the WWE and the World Heavyweight title.
Yeah.
I mean, he beat Triple H and Edge in a match.
Yeah. He lost to Punk, right?
He lost to Punk. Punk cashed in. I
Mm-hmm.
think he beat Edge also.
Right. So that would be a, you know, a cool return if you do it right.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't have him hanging around. So anyways, Matt Hardy picks up the win after hitting a twist of fate on Bo Dallas. So we're done with that.
Yay.
Pointless stuff. Speaking of pointless stuff, we have Elias versus Apollo Crews. Oh, a pre-show rematch.
Ah, cool.
Wow.
No one cared.
Didn't watch the pre-show match in the first place. So
Awesome.
they fight outside the ring, and Elias kicks Titus in the leg. Oh, by the way, Titus was ringside.
Because Titus Worldwide?
Yeah, Titus Worldwide.
Cool.
Of course, this distracts Apollo. Elias then hits the swinging neck breaker on Crews and pins him for the win. After the match, Titus attacks Elias until the former Drifter retreats. Now, we don't even see Akira Tozawa with Titus, with the Titus brand anymore.
No.
Like, because he had a match on 205 Live the next night and Titus wasn't there.
Titus dropped his ass.
I guess he did. There was no storyline to explain that.
Like,
I think this is coming. I think we're seeing the end of the Titus brand.
I think
because
so.
he just has Apollo Crews with him, and Apollo Crews
That's not a
loses
brand.
every match.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's not a brand. That's
I mean, I thought the Titus brand was
a
gonna
slogan. Not even a slogan. That's a catchphrase.
Yeah. I mean, I thought the Titus brand was gonna get so big it was gonna get its own show, like after 205 Live.
Yeah.
The Titus brand, and then he has his own brand, like he has to draft wrestlers. You're gonna fight on my show.
I like it. It'll replace 205 Live.
That'd be nice.
Titus Worldwide Live.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't know where they're going with that, but it's terrible. Next up, Charlie Caruso interviews the extraordinary Finn Balor, because I guess that's what they're calling him now. It's another shitty WWE nickname.
When he's not the demon, he's extraordinary.
Yeah, and then Cole says, "Oh, the extraordinary Finn, you piece of shit." And then later in the night, Goldberg says it too. He's like, "Extraordinary Finn Balor, you're Yeah, we get it. We get it. We understand that when you take
Did you say Goldberg?
Separate the word. What?
Did you say Goldberg or Goldust?
Did I say Goldberg?
You said Goldberg.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Hold for editing.
Yeah. But anyways, we understand that, extraordinary, when you separate the two words, it's extraordinary. Yeah, we get it. You don't have to say it 5 times.
Extraordinary, extraordinary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Demon King, Finn Balor. It's a lot of names. So Balor says now that he's done with Bray Wyatt, he wants to reclaim the Universal Championship.
Yep.
Good luck with that, buddy.
Yeah, sure.
Later in the night, Goldust yells at Balor and tells him he doesn't need his help against Bray Wyatt. Balor then apologizes to Goldust like a little bitch. He's like, "I'm so sorry if I offended you. You're way better than me, Goldust." And then Goldust accepts his apology and then attacks Balor and leaves him beat up backstage.
#broken.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Balor's doing. He wants the Universal Championship.
But he's got to get through Goldust.
He's got to get through Goldust.
Who's now going to be part of the Wyatt family.
You think?
Sure, why not? He can't be a Wyatt family with no family. If we learn nothing
what do you mean?
from Titus.
Wait. There's a Balor club with one person in it.
Well, you got me there. Oh, wait,
cool,
the Balor Club?
I mean,
how many members you got?
Yeah.
1.
No, the entire WWE universe is the Balor Club. Yeah.
Oh.
That's what it is.
Oh, so it's make-believe.
It's make-believe. He has imaginary members. They're all his imaginary friends.
Like Titus Worldwide.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So next up, we have Kurt Hawkins in the ring saying that his 118-match losing streak.
He's so fucking proud of this.
Yeah.
I would be, like, livid.
Right.
Like, I'd be pulling out word, and I'm like, you know what? I'd be better, like, in the freaking indies.
Yeah.
I can go somewhere else and make a name for myself.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the guy who has the biggest losing streak ever.
Who's buying Kurt Hawkins shirts? Are there even Kurt Hawkins shirts? There's probably a shirt that says, like, Face the Facts or some shit, right?
I don't think they ever got to make one.
No?
No.
Who would know?
No one would know.
So...
Because who would buy one?
Exactly.
How many do you own?
None.
Okay.
They should have him just fight the Brooklyn Brawler. Maybe that's where this is going. Although he's not with
a retirement match.
He's not with the company anymore, but okay.
And the Brooklyn Brawler wins.
Didn't Brooklyn Brawler like even beat Heath Slater when Heath Slater was doing that bullshit? I remember Brooklyn Brawler finally got a victory on Raw like 10 years ago or something.
Over someone. And it was someone fairly...
Wasn't Heath... Remember when Heath Slater was losing to a WWE legend every week? It might have been that.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly, but Brooklyn Brawler finally got a win, which... That should have never happened, let's be honest. That was the whole point of the Brooklyn Brawler, but okay, whatever. So, he says his losing streak's going to end right now, but Braun Strowman comes out. So Kurt Hawkins runs away through the crowd. Strowman catches up to him and chokeslams him through a table, and then power slams him through the screens by the stage. Strowman then goes back in the ring, grabs a mic, and says he's not finished with Raw until someone gives him a real fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, at this point, you're expecting, like, okay, someone's cool is going to come out.
Yeah.
Like, he just had a Universal title match with Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
It's got to be like maybe like Samoa Joe coming back. Got to be something big.
Yeah.
And it was Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose comes out.
Like, that didn't make any sense to me. Like, why does...
Well, by the way, Braun Strowman, it only took one F5 to beat him.
Yeah, that was stupid.
And okay, like, fine. If you want finishers to be finishers, then you have to book them that way.
Yeah, don't have Roman Reigns kick out of 4 AAs.
Right. Roman kicks out of 4 AAs, and Strowman does not kick out of 1 F5.
Yeah.
Which are very similar moves.
Which he hardly sold.
Yeah. So, Dean Ambrose comes out. He looks at Kurt Hawkins laid out on the stage, cringes, but then heads to the ring anyway, like, fuck it. And Dean's left shoulder is wrapped up to protect him in this match, while also redeeming Strowman.
Cesaro wouldn't give him some of that tape?
No, it's just wrapped up.
Okay.
So they did that to protect Dean, like, oh, well, he wasn't 100%, so of course he lost. But it's also to redeem Strowman after losing to Lesnar.
Bury half of the tag team champs.
Yeah. Well, no, but his shoulder was hurt, Eric.
Oh, that's right.
So it's...
It was a valiant effort. Then.
Exactly. He had no chance because he's a lunatic. He's a lunatic fringe.
And, that's what lunatics do.
He's a lunatic.
Not at 100%.
Yeah, he's a lunatic that fringes. So, like,
He's a lunatic that watches the show Fringe.
Yeah, what does that mean again, lunatic fringe? Anyways, lunatic fringe just means lunatic, right?
I think so. Something like that.
Hold on. I forgot. I want to know once and for all. Lunatic fringe. What? Who is the lunatic fringe? Hold on. Lunatic fringe is a term used to characterize members of a political or social movement as extremists with eccentric or fanatical views. So what eccentric or fanatical views does Dean Ambrose have?
None of them?
The term was popularized by Theodore Roosevelt in 1913. All right. We're done with that.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Yeah. Anyways, So Dean does the suicide dive to Strowman, but Braun catches him outside the ring. But then Dean swings it into a DDT, which was pretty cool. So he DDT Strowman outside the ring.
Yeah.
But Strowman makes it back in before the 10 count and eventually gets the win after hitting Ambrose with the power slam.
And
of course, he wins.
Back to being somewhat on top.
Yeah, now he's redeemed himself.
Yeah.
Although who the hell knows what Strowman's going to do now? They clearly don't have anything for him.
Yeah, they really don't.
He fought Ambrose this week. After the match, Rollins tells Dean that he's going to challenge Strowman next week. So I don't know. But Rollins tells Dean it was stupid of him to challenge Strowman. And then Rollins says, but you know what? I'm going to challenge Strowman. So...
well,
it's like,
you're so stupid for challenging Strowman.
Yeah.
That I'm going to challenge Strowman.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
So backstage, Kurt Angle is telling a referee to keep a close eye on the Miz-tourage during Roman's match later. Hey, just so you know, the Miz-tourage, sometimes they interfere. Like every time they'll do something. So keep an eye on them. Yeah. So Enzo then shows up with his new Cruiserweight Championship.
I don't know why he couldn't have just texted this.
Yeah.
To the ref.
Right. So Enzo shows up with the championship. Thankfully, it's not all leopard yet. We'll see if they do that. I don't know. And Enzo asks Kurt to allow him to have a championship celebration tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Kurt says, well, your victory wasn't really worthy of a celebration due to how you won, but he grants Enzo's wish anyway. And then he asks Enzo, like, hey, you want some advice from a Hall of Famer? And then Enzo's like, nah, I'm good.
Nope.
And then he walks away. So that's the first hint as to where they're going with this. Next up, though, we have Little Miss Bliss Time cutting a promo saying that she's disappointed in the WWE Universe for not congratulating her on her victory at No Mercy. So she's upset about that.
No.
She says the fans care more about Bayley and Sasha's friendship or Asuka's debut.
See, this is where she's wrong. I'm more concerned with Bayley and Sasha heel turn angle.
Yeah.
That's what I'm concerned about.
Exactly.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
I need it.
Right. So, I want it too, but not if it's just going to be for nothing. It needs to be for the title.
It does.
And it kind of seems like they're, I don't know. Who knows? They've
hinted
at it so many times.
I kind of want Sasha. Well.
But now that Asuka's debuting soon, Sasha and Bayley are not getting that title anytime soon.
No.
Once Asuka gets it from Alexa, she's keeping it for a while.
You think they're going to do a Women's Royal Rumble this year?
Yes, I do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Asuka winning the Women's Royal Rumble could be huge.
Yeah. The problem is that you'd have to bring you'd have to have half of the NXT roster in this Rumble.
No, you can do a 20-woman Royal Rumble.
I know, I understand what you're saying, but most of them would suck in a Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Tamina, Natalia. Alexa, Sasha, Becky, Charlotte, Asuka.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Carmella, I guess, could do it. But are they even 20? Emma, I don't know. Maybe if Paige returns.
Maybe Paige, Dana Brooke, Mickie James.
I guess. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
Naomi.
Yeah.
Lana.
Lana. Yeah. It'll be great, like we said. So Alexa says she cleaned out the entire women's division, but then Mickie James interrupts her and says, I wasn't in that match, so you didn't beat me.
Oh, no.
Alexa then, oh, no, what's wrong with... Alexa then says, look, Mickie, you were one of my favorite superstars to watch when I was a little girl. You were in my top 8 on MySpace. Back when MySpace and Mickie James were relevant.
Whoa!
So Mickie responds with this.
I am a 6-time women's champion. I have have broken bones, I have broken hearts, and I have broke down barriers for women in the WWE all before you were wearing a training bra. Which is obviously still working out well for you.
I love Alexa's face when she said that. Alexa like looked at her like, "What the fuck did you just say?" Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mickey said she broke hearts. You know whose heart she broke?
Mine?
John Cena's heart. John Cena's heart. Something like that.
I was a little perplexed on what barriers she broke down.
Yeah. What do you mean?
When she was, back before she came back, what barriers did she break down for women's wrestling?
Well, she was the first female wrestler to do this in a match at WrestleMania.
There it is. That's the barrier they broke.
Do the the symbol for
get that.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Cunnilingus is what I'm trying to say. And then she's the first woman for them to edit that out of the replays.
Yeah.
No, I mean she has the right to say that, doesn't she?
Freedom of speech.
I mean, but she, she's very good at promos.
She is. No, I mean, she was coming up when, Lita and
like her and Trish had a really good WrestleMania match until the very end where they botched the finish.
Yeah. Poor kids.
Yeah. I don't know.
Was that heel Trish?
No.
I'm thinking when she fought Christy Hemme, that was heel Trish.
When she fucked Christy Hemme?
Yeah, when she fought Christy Hemme. That's when she would hold the title here and bow.
Yeah.
That was heel Trish.
Yeah.
Heel Trish was good.
She was, yeah. So anyways, Mickey says she also heard what Alexa said about her on Raw Talk, but she wants her to say it to her face. And she actually brought this up at first, and then we have to wait 5 minutes. And it's like, oh, what did Alexa say? Because I didn't watch Raw Talk. I know you didn't watch Raw Talk.
No.
And then Alexa finally says, "Fine, Mickey, you are an old lady." All that hype for that.
No.
So Mickey responds by slapping Alexa twice and then kicking her out of the ring, and then Alexa retreats. So that'll, guess. That'll be the match for TLC.
Yeah.
For the title.
Which is end of October?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think so, yeah.
All right.
Because obviously Alexa will win.
Yeah.
It really seems like Asuka will be taking the title from Alexa.
Yeah.
Eventually. Mm-hmm. We'll see.
One way or the other.
Yeah. So next up we have Sheamus versus Seth Rollins. We haven't seen this match in 2 weeks.
In 22 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, in a way we have. And we have Cesaro ringside with his, fucked up teeth and stitches
Poor
on
guy.
his. Oh my God. What was he thinking?
Do you have the news on that? I got the news.
Well, yeah, that
Well, don't spoil it.
But they said it on Raw.
Okay, yeah. So his teeth got jammed back up into his fucking skull.
It just hurts to even think about that.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
I'd rather them
felt?
just come out.
Well, I'm sure.
Yeah. I meant to tweet him so the only thing you want for Christmas is your two front teeth.
Yeah. Or something like, hey, Cesaro, I bet I can guess what you want for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now's the perfect time to move to España.
Yes, exactly.
So
Seth picks up the win after hitting his knee strike finisher.
Yeah.
Ambrose wasn't even ringside because I got Strowman'd.
Oh, man, I can't wait for the debut of that show. Ow, I got Strowman'd.
You just got brawned.
Ooh, that's a good one, too. From the creator of Ow, My Balls.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like punked or swerved.
Brawned.
Except you literally get the piss.
That would be great. People just want, they're at catering.
Yeah.
Brawn!
And then he just beats the fuck out of him. And they're like, why? It's a prank!
You broke my arm.
Yeah.
Brawned! Yeah.
Yep. I mean, Cesaro's teeth are in his brain. and he came out to support Sheamus.
Yeah,
and,
right.
I mean, Ambrose just got beat up by Strowman a little bit.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That
Probably
lunatic
sneezed
fringe.
his teeth out.
Right. So next up we have Roman Reigns versus The Miz. This is halftime during Monday Night Football, so of course that's why this happened.
Yes.
So of course Roman Reigns gets the win after hitting the spear. And still
Intercontinental
champion The Miz. I was like, oh, it's not on the line. Okay. So Roman had to beat The Miz first to earn a shot at the title. I mean, that's how it works.
Beat the champ to get a shot to beat the champ.
Yeah, exactly. We do find out later in the night that they will fight again next week. This time the title will be on the line.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. We're supposed to be excited for that? Hey, guys, remember that match you just saw? That was pretty cool, right? Well, guess what? You're going to watch it next week, too. Oh, fuck me.
Have fun.
There's 30 minutes that I could skip next week.
Yeah.
If I wasn't doing a podcast. So Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel attack Roman right after the match, but Reigns fights them off and then tells The Miz, "You want the Shield?" As he's like walking up to The Miz. And then Roman sets The Miz up for a power bomb. Like he's going to do the Shield power bomb by himself.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel hit Roman with some chair shots and then feed him to The Miz so he can hit the skull-crushing finale, which he does. The Miz Taraj then start to leave. They're halfway up the ramp with their music playing. But then Miz decides, let's go back and beat up Roman some more.
Yeah.
This time he hits the skull-crushing finale, on Roman on a chair.
Nice.
So that hurts more.
I like it.
And then they all stand over Roman and do the Shield fist.
They fist each other.
So, I mean, we could save this for rumors, but I just feel it's so obvious because of what's happening that this is clearly setting up a Miz Taraj versus the Shield at TLC.
Yeah,
now,
okay, obviously I know you want the Shield to go over well, but beating a team of the Miz Taraj is not impressive at all.
It's like when DX returned and they feuded with the Spirit Squad.
Yes.
It was like, well, of course they're going to kick the Spirit Squad's ass.
Randy Orton's, that was actually better than the Spirit Squad. Randy Orton's Legacy Group, Cody Rhodes, DiBiase. Yeah.
I mean, of course the Shield's going to win. I mean, either way, if the Shield's going to return, we know they're going to win. But these guys really don't pose a threat to the Shield.
Yeah.
I mean, give me a break,
No, come on.
And we've already seen the Wyatt family versus the Shield so many times. I mean, you could do that again, but again, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
The Miz Taraj?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I like The Miz. I like Bo Dallas. I like Curtis Axel, but I don't know about that.
No. Neither do I.
Yeah. But that's why, Dean and Seth have the tag titles. They just beat Sheamus and Cesaro, and now they're feuding with Strowman because Dean and Seth don't have anything to do until they go save Roman Reigns from the Miz Taraj in the next few weeks. And then Strowman has nothing to do. So
Strowman becomes tag team champion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know. The Shield should be fighting Braun Strowman. The Miz should recruit Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
Just straight up pay him. Make it like the Miz is just paying Strowman a lot of money to be the third, guy in their match. And you either have Bo Dallas or Curtis Axel, not one of them just not be in the match.
Just
flip a coin.
One of them goes and dies.
Flip a coin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they do it.
So next up we have Finn Balor versus Goldust. I'm sorry, the extraordinary, the Demon King, Finn Balor versus Goldust. And Balor picks up the win after hitting the coup de grace. After the match, we have another dep. And then we just hear some kids singing, "He's got the whole world.
Why does this feud need to
in his hands again?
continue?
He has the world." I'm sorry, what was that question?
Why does this feud need to continue?
Because Brock Lesnar isn't going to be back until Survivor Series?
That's not even a guarantee.
I mean, yeah. That's terrible. Finn Balor just said in the interview, I'm done. Now that I'm done with Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Because you won. You won the rubber match.
Yeah. And Wyatt's like, we're not done, Randy.
Yeah.
Finn
or the grudge. You won the grudge match. I mean, you're 2-1.
At this point, it's just dumb.
It is. Who's going to win at TLC? Probably Wyatt, so they could be 2-2 to have one more after that?
Sure.
I don't know. That was terrible. So backstage, Enzo tells Kurt Angle that he wants a no-contact clause so that the rest of the cruiserweights can't lay a hand on him. Kurt is busy, so he just says, yeah, fine, I don't give shit. I don't care. But
who are you? Get off my show.
And then he tells Enzo, you're annoying as hell.
Yeah.
Which is...
accurate.
Like, I get it. That's how WWE feels about Enzo. But
yeah,
if you hate him so much, why did you give him the title?
Exactly.
I don't know. So next up, we have Sasha and Bayley versus Nia Jax and Emma. And backstage before the match, Sasha apologizes to Bayley for not answering her text messages. Wow. Oh, the drama. Such amazing drama on Monday Night Raw. Next up, Sasha's going to have to answer for why she didn't return Bayley's text messages.
Next on Total Raw Divas.
Yeah. Bayley should have been like, I saw on the phone that it said that you read the messages.
Yeah.
Because we both have iPhone Messenger. It said that you read the messages, but then you didn't respond. And in fact, a couple times it showed that you were typing, and then you just deleted what you were typing. What the F, Sasha?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, yeah, I'm a piece of shit. What can I say? So dumb.
Just say it again. Say you're a piece of shit again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They agree that they should get over what happened at No Mercy because they have to focus on their match. Bayley then says, I can't stop thinking about Nia Jax hurting my shoulder. So tonight I'm going to make her feel my pain. Bayley, I thought you didn't want to hurt people.
Yeah.
What? I thought you didn't want to hurt people.
What happened with that?
You want her to feel your pain? No, Bayley.
No.
No, you're not a fighter.
No.
No, you're just a mascot that hugs people.
Yeah. Aww.
So Bayley gets the win after hitting the Bayley to belly to Emma. Maybe Bayley thinks that her hugs just make people fall asleep. Kind of like
they're sleeping.
Just kind of like Batman in the College Humor videos.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's terrible. So main event time.
Overfed these men.
Main event time. We got Enzo's Cruiserweight Championship celebration. This is the main event.
Yeah, and the worst part of this is he brags about it being the main event.
Right.
He's like, hey, I've been champ for 10 minutes, and hey, look, Cruiserweight's in the main event.
I said, if this is going to be the main event of Raw, then, Rey Mysterio better return.
Yeah,
of course he didn't.
The reason, Enzo, that you were the main event is because they already had the main event.
Right.
While Monday Night Football had its halftime.
Right.
No one's watching Raw in the last 5 minutes of football.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry. It's a fact.
Yes. That's
why.
I am,
because I don't watch football. But.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Enzo then says, it looks like I wasn't holding Big Cass back. I was holding him up, which, that's a good line because he became champ before Cass became a champion of anything.
Well, yeah, I really don't think Cass still would have been champion of anything, even if he hadn't gotten injured.
Yeah.
No, you're not taking it off The Miz to give to Cass.
Right. I wonder who Cass would be feuding with right now if he wasn't
Probably
injured.
Balor.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Maybe Balor, Jason Jordan, maybe. Because, there's too many people feuding with The Miz. There's, 6 people feuding with The Miz.
That's true.
Doesn't make
the
sense.
Hardys, Jason Jordan.
Yeah.
The
now
Shield.
Roman Reigns, The Shield. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah. So Enzo then reveals his jersey from No Mercy and says, we need to retire it due to, my amazing performance. So the entire Cruiserweight division, minus Neville, comes out so that Enzo can call them a bunch of haters. And he makes fun of most of them, including, a lot of the good guys.
Mm-hmm.
He just shits
Makes
on
fun of all of them.
And it's okay, is he turning heel or is he just being cocky? It's like the Roman Reigns thing all over again.
He just affirmed that he is the biggest piece of shit in the company.
Yeah. And it's like they're doing the Roman Reigns strategy all over again.
Yeah.
We'll make him he's half a bad guy so that the adults can hate him because they hate him anyway.
Yeah.
But we don't want to affect his merchandise sales because the kids love him.
Exactly.
So like we'll just keep him on this cusp of, is he good or is he bad?
Yeah.
Because I'm still not sure after this night. So Neville then comes out looking like he got no sleep the night before. Enzo makes fun of Neville, and then Neville tells Enzo that he's alienated everyone that he's come in contact with.
You arrived on Monday Night Raw, too much fanfare, and then just 2 short years later, you are dumped on our doorstep like an unwanted little slug because nobody else will have you.
Again, this is all like real.
Yeah.
Like this is
what actually happened.
This is how WWE feels about Enzo.
Yeah.
So Neville also tells Enzo, you've made a joke out of the Cruiserweight division and myself, so now I'm here to end you. So Neville gets in the ring. Enzo pulls out the no contract clause signed by Kurt Angle. And Enzo says that, the only reason the Cruiserweights got the main event is because he's a star, and he tells Neville to get the hell out of the ring.
Mm-hmm.
But then Neville proceeds to beat the living shit out of Enzo, which, of course, everyone likes.
Of course.
But for WWE to give Enzo the title and then have everyone beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Are you apologizing for what you just did? I just don't. So anyways, I want to get to the end because it's really interesting. Enzo tries to retreat, but the Cruiserweights force him back to the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Neville puts the no contract clause in Enzo's mouth and super kicks him. Finally, Neville hits the red arrow as the rest of the Cruiserweight division applauds.
Yeah.
And that's how Raw ends. But after Raw went off the air and WWE posted the whole video.
Oh, they posted it everywhere they could.
For you to see.
Yeah.
Braun Strowman came out.
For no reason.
And just like last week when Braun Strowman beat up Enzo.
Yeah.
He comes out, he gives Enzo a power slam, and then he tells the Cruiserweights, you want him, he's all yours. And then the entire Cruiserweight division kicked Enzo's ass. Like, they all hit their finishers on Enzo. And there was actually one funny part, because Drew Gulak's gimmick in 205 Live right now is like the no-fly zone thing.
Yeah.
Where he's feuding with Mustafa Ali because he doesn't want Mustafa Ali to do, like, move off the top rope, his reverse 450 or whatever. And, like, Mustafa Ali's about to do it, and then Drew Gulak's like, no fly zone, you can't do it, no fly zone. I'm like, oh, come on, just this one time, because it's Enzo, and he's like, okay, go do it. So, like, that was kind of a funny moment.
Yeah. What was with the, like, we're going to spin him around for 2 minutes?
I don't know. That was stupid.
That was really dumb.
Yeah. But they give Enzo the title, then they make him look like a complete jackass. To me, it almost seemed like that was the series finale of 205 Live.
Yes.
That's it. The show's over,
folks.
Like that. We made it a joke because last time, who was the last Cruiserweight champion before they brought the Cruiserweights back? Remember? It was Hornswoggle.
Yeah.
Hornswoggle was the last Cruiserweight champion, and then that's when they were like, okay, we might as well just scrap all this because this is stupid. Right. And that's what they did it again. They gave it to Enzo, a guy that can't wrestle, and now they're like, oh, you made a joke out of this division, like as if to say, like, who would watch this shit now?
Yeah.
It's like that was like the last episode of 205 Live or something, or at least it should have been. Like, it was just a good ending to what the show is. I don't know.
Yeah, it.
But no, it's not the end of 205 Live. It does seem like this is a last-ditch effort by WWE to get people to watch 205 Live. Like, all right, if they don't start watching it, after we do all this, we give them the main event of Raw. We give the title to Enzo, who everyone either hates or loves.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But I don't know. But then on 205 Live, Enzo aligned himself with Daivari, who's a bad guy. And then Neville fought Daivari. Neville won, but right after the match, Enzo attacked Neville from behind and beat the shit out of him.
Heel move.
So he's more
he's more heel than face, for sure. Maybe he's just like, oh, I'm that badass New Yorker your mama worried you or warned you about.
Yeah.
No. You're like that dipshit you run into on the street, and you're like, what the fuck?
It just makes no sense of his character, too, right after you feud with Big Cass, who's basically, like, you might as well get back together with Big Cass because you're both just piece of shit assholes now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Big Cass is injured, but when he comes back, you might as well be a tag team again because you guys are both dicks.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why not? So that was Raw. Thankfully, Kevin Owens kicks off SmackDown Live.
Whew.
And immediately calls out Shane McMahon, but then calls him a coward for not coming to the ring. Instead, Sami Zayn comes out.
Oh, boy.
To warn his former friend to stop his destructive path until it's too late.
Yeah.
Of course, Owens thinks Sami is just out there because he's jealous that he's accomplished way more than Sami has in WWE, which I'm sure is true.
Absolutely.
Sami then responds, at least when I look in the mirror, I don't see a piece of trash staring back at me.
Calm down, Stone Cold.
Right. So they're about to fight each other when Daniel Bryan comes out and says, Shane isn't
he
here.
He decided to come to work today.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's not watching SmackDown from home. So he comes out, he says Shane's not here, but Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will face each other later tonight. And then he makes everyone do the yes chant.
Do it!
It's just... When Daniel Bryan does it before the crowd does it, it's just so dumb. He's like, and that match will take place later tonight. Come on, do it, you fucks. Do it. You love this match.
Yeah.
He does it to...
Like, it should be something that people want to do.
Right.
They should be doing it the second your music hits.
They do. Like, they do when his music hits, he comes out. But then right after he says something and leaves, he starts doing it before them just to get them to start chanting so that it looks like to the viewer at home, it looks like the crowd really wants to see this match.
Yeah.
But we've seen this match 1 million times.
Yeah. 1,000,003.
It was no, it was official. The match they have later was the 1 millionth time on WWE television. It is official. Now, granted, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, if anyone's gonna have all the rematches, it's them because they could make each one original. But at the same time, we've seen it so many times. You're yawning. You've seen it so many times.
It's superstar shakeup.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's still better than Baron Corbin and his shitty new music. He has new
music.
New shitty music.
Yeah.
Again. When did he just get new music? Like for SummerSlam?
Like 2 weeks before SummerSlam.
And they already scrapped that.
Yep.
And he's got new music again.
Yeah. It's probably going to be Bobby Roode's music soon.
And it has lyrics, right? Doesn't this one? And it sounds like it's like the old school like Creed, like old wolf. Like that type of singing.
It was just the same music he's been having.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Again, the music he had when he first debuted, that was the only cool thing about him, was that he had a cool song.
Yeah, I wonder if this is it. Baron Corbin, New Rules.
New rules? What are the rules?
I don't know.
To cash in and lose via roll-up?
Let me see.
Yeah.
I wish I could see like when this was published. Is this it?
I don't know. No, just keep playing it. Hold it up to the... No, isn't that the second one?
Maybe that is the second one.
Yeah. I don't know. So we got Baron Corbin versus Ty Dillinger. AJ Styles comes out before the match. Starts to join the commentary table. So Corbin gets knocked out of the ring and then throws water on Styles, and then he throws Dillinger into him as well. And then Corbin runs back into the ring and wins by countout.
Yeah, what is
because
that?
Dillinger fails to get back in the ring in time for just being Irish whipped
out of the ring
into AJ Styles. That was pretty lame.
Yeah,
Corbin then kicks Dillinger off the apron, and then he runs up the ramp away from Styles. But then he grabs a mic and tells AJ that he wants to face him for the U.S. title at Hell in a Cell.
Hey.
Really? We really have to see this match?
Apparently.
Oh, my God. What the hell, WWE? I thought you hated Corbin now. He's suing the NFL for concussions. Come on.
Really?
Yeah, That's what they're saying is the reason now why they did this. Since WWE is getting sued over concussions, and the NFL is getting sued over concussions, they think it makes WWE look bad that they have a wrestler on their show that is suing the NFL over the same thing that WWE is being sued for.
Wow.
But yeah, he's suing the NFL over, like, he's a part of the concussion lawsuit.
Even though, how long did he play in the NFL?
Like 3 plays, I think. He was
3 plays.
He was like in the practice squad. He played in like the preseason.
Yeah.
I don't think he ever played in an actual game. I could be wrong on that. If I am, he played like 1 or 2 games at most, but I think he just played like in the preseason.
Yeah.
And he got cut by 2 teams. I think the Vikings and the Cardinals.
No, like Brock Lesnar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just like Brock Lesnar.
Future, not a Minnesota Viking, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. So we have that to look forward to.
Yeah.
Then we have Jinder Mahal time. And for the 3rd week in a row, Mahal laughs at pictures of Nakamura up on the Titantron. This time, however, the photo moves because it's not a photo. It's a video of Shinsuke who says, well, what did he say? Because I couldn't understand it. He said something like...
They needed, like, captions.
Oh, for sure.
They needed, like, a translator.
Well, it's not just that, but he has the mouth guard.
Yeah.
He has the mouthpiece
that out.
And it's like, well, we already have enough trouble understanding you, bro.
Right. You should get
don't make Mahal right. Don't prove Mahal right on his racist promos.
Maybe he should get like Funaki or something to
translate.
Yeah. That might work out better for him.
So Nakamura's music hits and then he comes to the ring, but he gets triple teamed. Eventually he takes out the Singh brothers and hits Mahal with the Kinshasa.
And Corey Graves creams his jeans.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinshasa.
Uh-huh. Another match that we have to look forward to.
Yeah.
Or not.
You
we don't
think
have
Mahal
to.
wins again?
Yeah. Don't you?
Yeah.
Especially if Shane and Owens are going to main event Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
You're going to have Nakamura. Yeah, exactly. You're going to have Nakamura win the WB Championship like 2 matches before the main event.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't SummerSlam where,
they'll be forgotten.
Oh, yeah.
Well, or no one will care about Shane and Owens after that.
I think people would just forget about Nakamura's win.
The
the main feud on SmackDown is Shane and Kevin Owens. I mean, that's the main part of the show.
Yeah.
It's the beginning, middle, and end of SmackDown every week.
The main feud on Raw is for the Intercontinental Championship, and the main feud on SmackDown is for no title at all.
Yes, that's correct.
That's good business strategy.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? Oh, no.
Calm down, Nathan Lane.
It'd be great. Yeah. It'd be great if Owens had the WWE Championship for this feud.
Yeah, great.
But he doesn't.
Fight Shane for the title?
Right.
That would be good.
You know what would be awesome is, like, if Shane wins, he gets to stay, keep control of SmackDown.
Uh-huh. Owens wins.
I'm sorry. If Shane wins, he keeps control and he wins the WWE Championship.
Yeah,
like it's a title for
control SmackDown.
Control match. Yeah.
Yeah.
So meaning like someone has to get both. You know what I mean? Like you go in that match knowing someone's getting both.
Control.
Meaning that most likely that would mean Kevin Owens wins and
Yeah.
gets control of SmackDown for a while or something, which would be fucking awesome.
It would.
Because for
That's
a while,
what I wanted to happen.
Because when he was Universal Champion, Raw was the Kevin Owens show.
It really was.
And like, while he didn't have control of Raw, it felt that way.
Yeah.
Because it was all of the whole show.
He was the main attraction. Your champion should be your main attraction.
Right. So if he got control out of SmackDown, it would be awesome because he would just make the whole show about himself, which everyone loves.
Exactly.
And he'd have way more better insults than, oh, look, it's your poo-poo face, Nakamura. Look, you have to poop. You have to go poo-poo. Pikachu.
Yeah.
Yes. So next up, we have the Hype Bros versus the Usos. That's another match we saw the week before.
Last week.
We have the New Day hanging out ringside with the crowd. They're on the other side of the barricade.
Yeah.
Ryder starts to get some moves in, but then Mojo tags himself in, which pisses off Ryder. So they argue. Us number 1 pushes Mojo into Ryder, and then they super kick Mojo, and they hit the splash, and the Usos fucking win.
Yeah, so it looks like they really changed up their game plan.
What the shit?
Yeah.
What did he say he said to Zack Ryder last week? He says, we have to do something.
I'm tired of these losses. Drastic? We got to do something drastic.
Yeah.
They did nothing.
What was the drastic thing, Mojo? You tagging in your partner without him, without asking? Like,
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
There's more. Zack Ryder posts like on Instagram, after his matches on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
Like, remember a couple months ago when they lost a match, and then he was like, "I don't even know anymore, bro."
That was on Twitter.
It was on both.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I saw it on Instagram.
Okay. Maybe you took a picture of the tweet.
Yeah. So, but so then after this match, he posts like a picture of him and Mojo like looking at each other, like upset at each other backstage.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, all right, let's move on, back to business. It's just like there's more storyline in his fucking Instagram posts than there are in SmackDown.
Exactly.
About these guys.
Yeah. They do nothing. They have them lose every match.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because they're always fighting the number 1 contenders, so of course they're going to lose.
Yeah.
So after the match, the Usos confront the New Day at the barricade and say that they will be the 5-time tag champions. Big E then digs into his tub of popcorn and pulls out a microphone. That was good. I like that. And then Xavier says, we don't want to defend our titles at Hell in a Cell. We want to defend our titles inside Hell in a Cell. And then I think they announced it today that it's official. But obviously, if they say it there, it's going to happen. So
yeah,
that's 2 Hell in a Cell matches. I hope that's as far as it goes. I hope it's just those 2 that are Hell in a Cell.
We always hope, but never works out that way.
Because I don't know about Natalya and Charlotte. I don't know about Natalya doing a Hell in a Cell match.
No, I don't see that happening.
And I don't think Vince has faith in them after what happened last year.
No, definitely not.
So, next up we have Rusev's, and you know what? That'll probably open Hell in a Cell. I'm gonna say right now, the Usos versus the New Day will be the first match of Hell in a Cell, so that it's at least like 2 hours apart from Shane and Owens. You know,
makes sense.
Yeah. So next up we have Rusev's Pride of Bulgaria celebration with Aiden English starting it off by welcoming the mayor of Rusev's hometown, which they said, but I don't know. I couldn't, I don't know what they were saying. Somewhere in Bulgaria. He then introduces Rusev while singing Bulgaria's national anthem. Rusev comes out waving the Bulgarian flag, and he stands on a large podium while the mayor gives him the key to Bulgaria, I guess. Or to
for
his
winning
hometown.
A match on SmackDown.
Exactly.
Christ.
And then the mayor also says that this day is Rusev Day in Bulgaria.
Nice.
That day is Rusev Day.
Yeah.
Not the day he beat Orton.
No.
The week after he beat Orton is Rusev Day.
Exactly.
So next year when it's Rusev Day in Bulgaria, they're going to be like, Rusev Day, it's an important day, kids. Here, gather around. Let Grandpa tell you why this is important. Well, 30 years ago, Rusev beat Randy Orton in 9 seconds on SmackDown. Wow, and that was today, 30 years ago? Nope, it was a week ago, 30 years ago. It was 30 years ago and a week ago. But today's Rusev Day.
Yeah. Yes.
What the fuck?
Shut up, Grandpa. You're an idiot.
Did no one... It's just another thing where WWE doesn't fucking think. And they're like, no, today's Rusev Day. No. No. No, it's not.
The prime example of the bad writing.
Yes. So Ruver then plays his victory over Randy Orton on the Titantron and says he destroyed the legend of the Legend Killer. Aiden English then sings a song to honor Rusev. But then out of nowhere, Orton appears in the ring and RKOs both of them. I will admit the camera angle for the RKO on Aiden English was really cool because they did it in a way where you couldn't see where Orton was coming from.
Where did he come from? Under the box?
Well, I assume he came from under the ring or maybe through the crowd, but he slid into the ring right behind Aiden English and then hit him with an RKO. So the camera angle is what made it cool.
Yeah.
And then after that, he RKOs Rusev as well. So I don't know. I mean, Orton definitely wins.
And Rusev really sold that RKO.
He did. That was
really well.
It was a good RKO. After the commercial, Orton tells Renee Young to tell Rusev that if he wants to fight, I'll see him at Hell in a Cell. And then he tells Renee, oh, hey, by the way, happy Rusev Day. And then she's like, oh, you're so funny, Orton.
You're so funny, Randy.
Randy, you're such a snake. Can I see your snake? I mean, bye. I'll tell Rusev.
Text me.
Text me. So we go backstage, and Daniel Bryan tells Sami Zayn that Shane's on his way, and he's coming for Kevin Owens. But Sami tells Daniel to make sure Shane doesn't interfere in this match because he wants Kevin Owens all to himself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Next up, we have Charlotte versus Carmella with Ellsworth on a leash and chained to a ring post. She chained him to her ring post there.
Some people would be like, man, poor Ellsworth. They use a joke there. I'm like, man, I'd do that shit and get paid.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
yeah.
Get to hang out with Carmella.
And Ellsworth he's not a good wrestler, so I think that's why he's not wrestling in the first place.
Maybe he's like training on the side.
Oh, I'm sure he is. He has to be, right? I mean,
you'd hope so.
Yeah. So Charlotte gets the win after hitting a big boot, and that's her finisher now. That's Charlotte's finisher.
No more natural selection, no more figure eight.
Yeah. Why doesn't she do the figure eight anymore?
Yeah.
Like, that was one of the original finishers in wrestling.
Yeah.
Just like the curb stomp.
Mm-hmm.
Why do they take all the original finishers away?
Yeah.
The Twisted Bliss, she won at No Mercy after the DDT again. It was just the DDT.
I don't really care for it.
The what?
The DDT.
Well, no.
Twisted Bliss is so much better.
Of course.
Like, they're like, oh, wow, people really like this finisher. Let's get rid of it.
Not to mention, Alexa's DDT is literally just a normal DDT.
Yeah.
Whereas Ambrose at least hooks the arms, does the dirty deeds. Bobby Roode does the glorious DDT where he lifts them up.
Mm-hmm.
Alexa's is just a normal DDT.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why do they do this? Why do they remove all of the original finishers that
Why do they hate us?
The figure eight.
They're probably
going to
get rid of the Kinshasa soon.
They probably are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after the match, Natalya comes out to talk some trash. So
we don't have to.
Prepare yourself.
No.
We do.
Nothing makes me happier than knowing that your dad gets to watch Hell in a Cell. And he gets to see his overrated daughter fail. Woo!
Woo!
Whoa. At least laugh like Booker T.
Hey, we need you to do the fakest laugh of all time here, okay? Can we do that? Okay. Ha 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 ha. That was good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
So next up, we hear The Undertaker's bell toll. And no one in the crowd buys it.
No.
No one.
No one did.
Which I was actually surprised because
I've been there for those surprise.
Always fools the crowd.
Yeah, I've been to places to Raws where it's a surprise Undertaker appearance.
Yeah,
and people lose their shit when they hear that dong.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I mean gong.
Uh-huh.
The dong of the gong.
But they've done it before too, where they play someone's music and it's not that person. They've done it, so many fucking times.
CM Punk.
And every time they do it,
Remember when they did that?
Yes,
Paul came out.
Paul Heyman, yeah. And every time they do it, the audience pops for it and they get fooled. This time they were not fooled. It's almost as if they told the audience what was going down.
Yeah.
Or maybe they were wise to it. Because up until then, Ziggler would come out first to his music.
Yeah.
Then leave and come back as someone else. This time, he came out as The Undertaker at first. But I guess it fooled no one.
No.
Or no one popped for The Undertaker.
No one cares at this point.
Yeah. So, of course, it's Dolph Ziggler dressed as a dead man, and it's obvious because when he comes out, you either know that it's Dolph Ziggler or you're wondering why The Undertaker is 5'10" now. It's like,
right.
Because they show him, and it's like, oh, he's so small.
Yeah.
By the way,
he was bigger in real life.
Yeah. By the way, this is another thing that Ziggler did that his hero, Shawn Michaels, has already done.
Yes.
Because Shawn Michaels came out as The Undertaker once.
Yep.
Back in the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
So Dolph
did a thing like when they were feuding for WrestleMania 25.
Well, yeah, but he came out all in white. He didn't come out dressed as The Undertaker.
Yeah.
But in the Attitude Era, he did. He came out dressed as The Undertaker, and then he took off his jacket and just started
gyrating.
Exactly.
Not dance.
Gyrating. So Dolph gets in the ring, and he delivers a really good line here.
Did you actually think you would see The Undertaker 2 times in 1 year? I don't think so. Oh, the 90s.
Oh, the 90s. That was good.
Yeah,
well, yeah, we have, but still, it's
we
a
saw him at
joke.
the Rumble and at WrestleMania
I know,
this year.
but it's a funny joke.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
Okay.
He should have been like, did you think you were going to see The Undertaker in September? When was the last time we've seen him in September? Oh, the 90s.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah. So Ziggler then says, anyone could put on a Halloween costume and hobble down to the ring like a zombie. So in case you're wondering, yeah, Ziggler, The Undertaker's next WrestleMania match is against Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah,
obviously.
Zombie Taker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the crowd starts to pop at this point because I guess they saw the crew members setting up for a particular entrance. Because, as Ziggler was talking, they started popping, and I'm guessing they saw, the crew guys, set up the stuff for this man. Bobby Roode.
Oh, it was so good to see him finally debut on SmackDown.
Yeah, why couldn't they wait a month?
Right?
A month and do it like this?
Because he came out for 2 matches and then he was gone.
Yeah. He debuted with a random match against Aiden English.
Yeah.
What was the point of that? Was that just Vince gauging, seeing if the fans would cheer for him? Yeah, they'd cheer for him. Either way, they'd cheer for him.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but okay, let's just pretend this is
Let's
his
pretend
debut.
it's his debut.
Let's just pretend
All
so
right.
we can at least enjoy this.
I'm down
right?
with that. I'm
Yeah.
down with that.
So Rude calls Ziggler a hypocrite and claims that he actually does care what the WWE Universe thinks of him. Bobby then says, if you really are the best in-ring performer, why don't you back it up against me at Hell in a Cell? Ziggler tells Rude that, he is everything that's wrong with WWE. Wink, wink. He did that for a podcast.
Yeah, he did. He's obviously a fan.
And then he accepts Bobby Roode's challenge.
Oh, by the way, no, don't smile too fast. A little spoiler alert. Anyone who steps foot in the ring with me, they last in.
Bobby Roode cuts him off.
Hell in a Cell is going to be absolutely glorious.
The crowd did that so well.
Yeah.
Literally everyone yelled glorious that Bobby Roode could have not said glorious after.
Exactly.
Like he could have, and he should have. Like, I understand, you know, he's new, so you have to stick to the script because that's what Vince wants. But, like, it'd be so much better. That would have been so great if, you know, he was like, it's going to be absolutely glorious. And then he just drops the mic and leaves.
He should have.
That would have been so badass.
Yeah.
You know? That's what he
gone
should
over
do
so
from now
much
on.
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just let everyone else say it for you. The Rock did sing along with The Rock all the time.
Right. Yeah. So that's the... I guess there are 2 matches that I'm looking forward to at Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Shane and Kevin Owens.
And then the Zig.
Bobby
and
Roode.
The Glory.
Ziggler jobbing to Bobby Roode.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he jobs everywhere.
Great.
But yeah, no, of course, want to see Bobby Roode win.
Yeah.
So next up, we have Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn for the 1 millionth time. Like we said before, yes, it's the 1 millionth time. During the match, we see Shane arriving to the arena with just 12 minutes left in the
good
show.
At his job. This guy's the best.
Yeah. He still thinks it's the Attitude Era where you show up at the very end of the show.
Yeah, exactly.
So Owens ends up powerbombing Sammy on the ring apron. So I guess Sammy's taking some time off. Maybe some vacation.
Sure, maybe.
Because whenever you get powerbombed to the apron, you're usually gone for a little while.
Done, son.
You know?
Yeah.
So the ref ends the match, and then the EMTs come to Sammy's aid while Owens sits on the announce table. And he looks like he feels bad for what he did, which, you know, is like he has his head down. He's like, oh, what did I do? However, when the EMTs start to help Sammy walk to the back, the look on Kevin's face changes from remorse to anger.
Yeah.
And he sprints to Sammy and knocks him down again. He grabs a chair, puts it around Sammy's neck, and he's about to, you know, whip him within the ring post when Shane's music hits. Shane rushes, you know, to Owens.
Brother.
Here comes brother. Shane rushes to Owens, but KO whips Sammy into him, and then Owens retreats through the crowd.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The end.
The end.
Shane, like, hey, you better come back here.
Right. Hey, why don't you get back here? And Owens is like, no, that's cool. No.
No, I'm good.
And, you know, the face Owens always makes when he does something, you know, evil, and he just his mouth drops. He's like, you know. Max Landis loves that, so I tweeted it at him.
Yes.
And he retweeted me like he always does.
Still won't reply, though. Max,
there's some times where he's replied, but not when I asked him to come on the show.
No. Max, just one spot.
Yeah.
Do awards with us one week.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
So.
Speaking of.
Let's get to some awards.
Let's get to some.
You know, there are a lot of online sports books out there, but MyBookie.ag is the only one that I can trust. MyBookie.ag has been in business for many years, and their reputation is rock solid. It's just like betting in a Las Vegas casino, but you can do it right from your smartphone. All you got to do is go to mybookie.ag to place your bets and tell them I sent you by using the promo code WWE Recap, which gets you a 100% deposit bonus. So head on over to mybookie.ag right now because it's the safest place to play. Who is your worst dressed?
Enzo Amore. I got the sauce. Muscles marinara.
Hey, close your eyes and open wide for my sauce.
And they're actually coming out with Enzo cans of Enzo sauce.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
You're not serious.
I'm pretty sure.
No, you're not. You're bullshitting with me, right? Shouldn't this be news?
It will be in a second.
What kind of sauce? Like a marinara sauce?
I guess so.
No. Oh,
yeah.
God.
Check WWE shop.
No. No way. I don't see that anywhere here. I don't think so. There's no way. Why would they make sauce?
Okay.
I don't see it. I looked it up. I didn't see it.
All right.
No, but I have Enzo as well. He just looks dirty.
He does. He looks like a
dirty.
homeless
I guess you're a heel, but yeah, he looks homeless.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't be here. You're homeless.
Yeah.
Who is your best dressed?
My best dress was Mickey James.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I would say sweep it, but you know Joe doesn't like it when we sweep it when he's not here.
Okay. Did you see this? You can get a replica Austin vest.
Oh my Let me guess, adult sizes only?
Well, duh. Yeah.
Oh, man. How much are they?
Like 110.
So it's like a real leather jacket?
Yeah.
Worst acting?
Let's see. Enzo Amore.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't tell you.
Yeah?
For her laugh.
Okay.
For trying to laugh.
That's good.
Best acting?
Enzo's promo was garbage, though. And he's a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, when they knocked him into the corner, and he's sitting there like looking
dead.
at, like, dead at the camera.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
Bruh.
Who's best acting?
Best acting, Kevin Owens.
Yep.
Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens show.
Kevin Owens show. Worst comment? What? You want me to go?
Woo.
Woo. Ha 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 ha. I had Roman sing, I'm coming after Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. Also,
that's fake.
That's on WWE Shop.
No, it's not.
Maybe they're just talking about the shirt.
Fuck?
Muscles marinara
no way.
with meatballs.
There's no way this is real. This has got to be a joke. WWEshop.com. Enzo Amore mussels marinara with meatballs. What the fuck? What? But this says 9. All right. Apparently it's out already.
Maybe they're just talking about the shirt.
I don't know. They're gonna make meatballs?
Meatballs?
No way. That's gotta be a shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your best comment?
Glorious! When he's like, Hell in a Cell will be.
Oh, yeah.
Glorious.
I had Ziggler with the Taker joke.
That was good.
Yeah.
90s.
Worst match?
Worst match. Finn versus Goldust.
Okay, I had Elias and Apollo Crews.
I had Elias as my slow-mo.
I had the women's tag match as my slow-mo.
Okay, dokie.
And best match, even though
we've seen
it's the 1,000,000th time.
The 1,000,000th time.
These two guys are
Owens versus Sammy.
They do it better than anyone else.
Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worst move?
Worst move was Shane running into Sami Zayn with the chair around his neck.
I can't stop.
No. And then he like sells it, of course, you know. Yeah, it was stupid.
I had Charlotte's big boot because I don't know why she's winning matches with that.
With a big boot, yeah.
She could do the figure 8, which is actually a cool move that she's a face, so why wouldn't you want the people to cheer for the face doing a cool move?
Who doesn't like cool moves?
Who doesn't like cool moves?
Yeah.
You like cool moves? Why doesn't, you know why Charlotte doesn't do the figure 8?
Why is Charlotte not do figure 8 anymore?
You know why she doesn't do the figure 8, but she does a big boot?
What's that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Do you know? Because I don't know.
Glass moves.
I was going to say glass legs, but the big boot, she still uses her legs.
She'd crush her legs.
Yeah. Best move?
Best move, skull crushing finale onto the chair.
Because it was Roman Reigns?
Because it was Roman Reigns, of course.
I'll give the RKO to 8 in English.
Okay.
Because the camera angle made it cool.
All right.
And it was,
I can see that.
was, literally out of nowhere.
Yeah, literally. I didn't see him appear.
No.
At all.
No.
Yeah, so.
It was somewhere, but
all right.
not anywhere that you could see.
I like it.
Worst moment?
Worst moment, I had the Enzo Championship celebration. Enzo's just on my shit list this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at least he got his ass kicked.
Well, it's true.
At least he got what's coming to him.
Yeah.
I had just like the moment we realized that the Wyatt Balor feud is going to continue.
That's a good one.
Like as soon as that dep hit.
Yeah.
And then that kid singing He's Got the Whole World. And best moment?
Best moment?
Bobby Roode and Ziggler.
I actually had Hawkins going through the stage. That was fun.
All right.
I always like stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
It's always good to see Braun kill people.
Yeah.
All right, that's all for awards. Now let's get to some breaking news. So, we know Maurice is pregnant.
Yes.
She got knocked up
by the Miz.
She's having her husband gave her some Miz.
You think it'll be a...
he mizzed inside her, so she's having a baby.
You think it'll be a miserable pregnancy? Yeah.
Because he used to Miz on her back. He used to Miz on her face. This time he Miz right inside her. So.
Oh, yeah.
But also, Mike and Maria Kanellis have announced that Maria is 13 weeks pregnant.
So that's why they're off TV.
I feel like they were like, you know what? We're not being used. Fuck it. Let's just have a baby.
Yeah, right?
And then WWE can't fire me because they'll look bad for firing a pregnant woman. Because they kept Rosa Mendez
for 2 or 3 years.
For like another year while she was pregnant, and then a little bit after that, so they didn't look bad for firing a pregnant woman.
Yeah.
But I feel like Rosa Mendez...
Because if you think about it, it's been about 13 weeks since we've seen them on TV.
Exactly.
So they're like, oh, hey, yeah, cool, yeah, you debuted. Yeah, we got nothing for you. Hey, let's have a baby.
I think we might get fired. Let's have a baby so they can't fire us.
Smart.
That's like a year of being safe.
Yeah.
Yep. Also, a few members of the Bullet Club decided to invade Raw, just like DX did to WCW back in the day, except it was 100 times lamer.
Yeah.
When I first saw this on Twitter, I thought it was actually really cool. Like, I texted you and Joe. I was like, what the fuck is happening? And then I watched the entire video, and it was so lame.
It was bad.
So
my beef with it, nothing's ever going to come from it.
Right.
So there's really no point to get behind it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, screw it.
Well, like, Cody Rhodes did the Independence Day speech from the movie.
Yeah. No.
He didn't even do it well.
No.
None of it made sense.
No.
And his no-talent wife was there.
Yeah.
It was
lame.
Very stupid.
Lame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, everything they did in this invasion, like
it's been done.
We could do that.
Yeah.
But like, it's not even as ballsy as DX. Like, they didn't try to get in.
No, not at all.
Like where DX went to the almost got in the garage and they shut the door on them.
Now you, was it someone had posted on our Facebook?
Yeah, that WWE is
sent the
Young Bucks
a cease and desist letter to stop using Too Sweet.
Yeah.
Because
so I guess WWE owns that trademark.
How?
Well, it's a phrase.
Well, I guess.
I mean, just like Donald Trump owns "You're fired." That's why, like, after that happened, Vince wouldn't say like "You're fired" on TV for a while.
Yeah.
You'd have to pay Trump every time.
All right.
I don't know. Any other news?
Yeah. So, more Kurt Angle family news.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Is this real Kurt Angle family news?
Maybe.
Or fake Kurt Angle family news?
So Kurt Angle posted a picture on Instagram. Very special Raw tonight in Ontario, Canada. My niece Erin and my nephew John Bernthal came to visit.
John Bernthal?
Yeah, Bernthal.
What?
So,
no, he's bullshitting, right?
I don't know if Erin is his niece, like by blood, because it can't be him. So the Punisher was at Raw.
Is his?
Maybe the niece is a relative of him, like a real relative
of Kurt Angle's.
Yeah. Maybe and she married that dude.
But don't you think WWE would be saying this like every week?
You'd think so.
Because they love the celebrity shit.
Yeah. I don't know.
Or who's his niece Erin? Is she married to John Bernthal?
That's what I'm thinking.
And that's how they're related.
Yeah.
So they're not really related. It's just by...
Yeah.
But if
no picture with Jason Jordan though.
But if your niece marries someone, that makes them your nephew.
Yeah.
It does?
Yeah, sure.
Really?
Yeah.
So whenever my nephew Joey gets married, his wife is my niece?
Yeah. It's like a daughter-in-law.
But you don't say niece-in-law?
No. Just say my niece.
Okay. Well, maybe that's how it is. I don't know. Yeah.
So
what's her name? Aaron. Let me see. John.
I guess it would be Aaron, and then his last name.
Yep, Aaron Angle is John Bernthal's wife.
Really?
So yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Holy shit.
Yeah. No picture with they weren't eager to meet Kurt's new son.
Exactly.
What's up with that? Yeah.
Oh, did you see the new Punisher trailer, by the way?
Yes.
Holy
When is it coming?
November.
Okay, they had the
Chill
date.
out.
Like, so, I don't know if this is news or rumors.
Well, then let's get to rumors then.
Okay.
rumors!
Zack Ryder to win the Royal Rumble?
Maybe!
Shawn Michaels coming back to join the Bullet Club?
Please God!
John Cena will finally turn heel?
No chance!
Undertaker will wrestle for 20 more years?
Confirmed!
According to TMZ Sports.
Oh, then it's news. No.
While Ric Flair taped his ESPN 30 for 30 special, he revealed about sleeping with about 10,000 women, and I fucking believe it.
No,
I think he shied under a little bit just to protect himself.
You know how many women he would have had to sleep with? Like a different one every day.
I could see that.
I don't know about that. That's crazy. Wasn't he married for a while? Hasn't he been married like 5 times? He had to have like at least been monogamous for a while, right?
You'd think. I'm sure there was a couple multiple.
I had 3 orgies.
All right, hold on. So 10,000 women divided by 365. That's a woman a day. That's 27 years. So he would have had to sleep with a different woman every day for 27 years.
There's no way. He's just like, I'm sure it's in the thousands, but I think he's just being dramatic. Just kind of like Will Chamberlain said, he slept with like 30,000 or 20,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know.
All right.
Some other wrestler said that, or some other athlete or wrestler said that recently.
Really?
Where it was like, in this 10-year period, I had sex with 10,000. And then someone was like, dude, that's like 9 women a day. Like, it was something, like someone fact checked it. It was like, no, that would be like 9 women a day if you do all the math.
Yeah. Sorry, bro.
Well, Paige apparently has been cleared to return. And they're expecting her to join the SmackDown brand. Not the Titus brand, unfortunately.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
SmackDown could use it.
Titus is like, the Titus brand could use some diversity. So, this might look like a black video, but Paige!
Nope. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, Lesnar's next title defense is expected to be against Finn Balor at Survivor Series.
Okay.
Right here in Houston, Texas.
All right. Well.
Where Brock Lesnar retains.
Of course.
Of course.
There's also a rumor that we will see the Shield versus the Miz Taraj at Tables, Ladders, and Chairs.
At TLC.
With Roman Reigns walking in as IC champ.
Yeah, you think?
I think so.
You think he's going to win next week? I think the only way the Miz Taraj has anything on Roman is if, like, they beat him up again next week and he needs, Seth and Dean's help.
Maybe.
Because then if Roman's the IC champion and Dean and Seth are the
the
tag
Miz
champions,
gets,
the Miz Taraj does nothing. And
the
it's
Miz
like,
gets Braun Strowman to come help beat.
But that was just something that I just made up. Like, we don't think that's really happening.
It'd be a way to tie it all together.
Well, that's asking a lot out of
Yeah, it is.
Out of WWE.
Yeah.
Also, Stephanie McMahon might be returning to Raw soon due to low television ratings. Yeah, that'll help.
Yeah.
Stephanie McMahon returning? Sure, that'll be great.
Gross.
Anything else?
No, that's all I got.
All right, well then. Eric Joe Hamilton. What do you have for trivia?
Oh, well, you know me. I always like to
Oh, no, not the... No. It's going to be bad.
What?
The entrance music?
Yeah.
I've done so poorly.
Really?
I don't care if you
we can do some more modern ones. I'll see what I can find.
All right.
All right, so let's see. Let's pull up some wrestling albums.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. And here we go. And now. Right now. And play.
I hit it and it won't load.
Well, I guess I win. You forfeit. Great.
Hold on.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Kali.
No.
All right. I don't think it's working.
Yeah, it's not working.
Who was that?
It was Benoit.
What? Oh, that's Benoit. What was the other thing playing?
Well, that's how it starts.
No, it doesn't.
Bullshit.
It does not start like
on
that.
the album, that's how it starts.
Oh, well, when he came out to the ring, it didn't start
yeah,
like
I know,
that.
but
what the fuck is that?
I had skipped
Why
it.
did they do?
Listen.
Why did they add all this shit?
I don't know.
No one liked it.
And then they edit it on TV. I don't know.
No, they didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I would have known that.
You would have?
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah. That's easy.
Okay. Let's see.
I think it's either too easy or too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if we can get this one. If it will ever play.
What? Nope.
Tori?
No, it was not.
That's
No, it wasn't.
No,
okay,
it wasn't.
No. All right, we're
Pizza?
done. Pizza. No, hold on. We're done with that. First of all, these albums are playing theme songs that are not actually their theme songs.
Yeah.
That was not Tori Wilson's theme song. I could play you her actual theme
that
song.
was that. Maybe she used it.
Roman Reigns.
That's it. That's Roman.
Yeah. This was Tori's theme song. Hold on. What are you talking about?
That was the other one was Tori Wilson.
Yeah, this is Tori Wilson's song.
That's not Tori Wilson.
Yes, it is.
That's like her original debut music.
No, it's not.
No.
Listen to it.
I just need a space to call my own.
You don't remember that?
Just a cool.
That's always what it was.
No.
I just need space to call my. You know, when she was like making out with Sable and. All right, we can move on.
Okay.
We have an iTunes review to get to. This is from B Farrell 26.
All right.
If you don't listen to this podcast, fuck you.
That's a great review.
5 stars.
Wait, does it say that?
Yes.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right, here, I'm gonna. Can you see it?
Hold it. Keep holding it. Wait. No, it's not coming. Oh, wait. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Can that be like my Twitter cover photo?
It can. It can be, yeah.
Send that to me.
You've seen Talladega Nights, right?
Yeah.
Where he's like,
my name's Ricky
I'm
Bobby.
Ricky Bobby. If you don't shoot Big Red, fuck you.
Yeah. I was going to say the whole thing. You just sped right through it.
Yeah, I said the whole thing.
Whatever.
I know you want me. Maybe. You made it.
I did make it.
You don't even like basketball.
I like in the credits where they're like, Ricky Bobby and Cal Naughton Jr. here to talk to you about wild packs of dogs that roam the city streets.
Yeah, they can't even get through it. They're
Yeah.
laughing so hard. All right, here we go. Fan questions.
All right.
Nick Wyman, bigger upset, Josh winning the predictions title or the Jets beating the Dolphins? Well, look, Nick, the Jets usually beat the Dolphins,
Yeah.
even as bad as they are.
So Josh winning.
Josh
for
winning
sure.
the predictions title.
Oh.
I mean, come on.
For the Takeover Houston show, I want to be at that show. I'm challenging
course.
Josh. I'm putting in my prediction sheet.
Good.
I'm gonna kick his ass, Seabass.
I imagine he'll finish dead last.
Yeah.
Ron Johnson, why does WWE consistently build talent only to drop the ball over and over? Rude, Dillinger, Breeze, Zayn, Wyatt. Well, I don't know if we get the Rude in there yet, Ron.
No.
I mean, it seems like
give it a month.
Yeah. But no, they change their minds. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Or they don't like someone anymore.
They lose
for
faith.
whatever reason.
Yeah.
Flats Daniel, out of these three, who would you like to see have one more title run? Not necessarily world champ, but that's what he says. The choices are not good. Mark Henry, heel Goldust, or Big Show.
Maybe heel Goldust. It
'Cause
might
it's
be
never
somewhat.
happened?
Yeah,
I mean-
it might be somewhat interesting.
I guess.
Yeah.
But they're all too old to be.
Yeah.
And just, yeah, I don't know.
And they're old.
It's just too old.
They're so old.
I was on today.
Yeah.
Burritos Donkeys, that's the Twitter name. If WWE was transitioning to TV 14, what segment would you guys pitch as the first segment to introduce the new era? Wow. We might have to do a pitch meeting for that.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of what they're doing now is TV 14 stuff.
Yeah. Fake ass bitch. Fake ass bitch.
You know, John Cena says stupid shit. I mean, they're cursing a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have Braun Strowman. I mean, when Braun Strowman flipped the, Roman Reigns on the gurney and then you know what I mean? Remember that? And it was so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing you have to add is blood to that, and it makes it so fucking
just start adding
awesome.
Blood.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you add blood to that segment, there you go.
Yeah.
That's the attitude
That would have been
era.
the great start.
That's TV 14 all over again.
Yeah.
Caleb Stuckey, do you think WWE should do more crossover feuds like they did during the first brand split?
No.
No, because then it makes the brand split meaningless.
It does.
If you do that. I mean, you could do it once in a while.
Yeah, like at a WrestleMania or Survivor Series.
Right.
But other than that, you don't need it.
Alex G, over under 51% Rude takes the title from Mahal before the end of the year.
Not happening.
So, there's no way Mahal's champion going into Royal Rumble, right? There's no way.
You never know.
So someone has to take it from him.
Maybe, I feel like the title's going to change at Survivor Series. I can't say who it's going to be, but I think it's going to happen.
Okay. I'll take the over. I'll be the optimistic idiot there.
Mm-hmm.
Jason, you're like, yes, you will be.
Yeah.
You will be the idiot.
Always. Come down, Mark.
Jason Deerham, do you think Dolph Ziggler stole Undertaker's ring gear from the ring after WrestleMania finished? I mean, obviously, how else would he have gotten it?
He's been planning this for months.
Although the gear fit Ziggler pretty well.
It did. He probably just found it in the burned down WWE archives that Seth Rollins burned down. Just stole it from there.
Yes. Yeah. Or he he just put it in the dryer a bunch of times so it shrunk.
Shrunk it down.
Yeah. Nate Smith, any possibility of hearing the story one more time of Stone Cold washing himself in the shower with a loofah? I don't remember that. I remember something about that, but I don't remember what I did or what we did. Is that a real Stone Cold story?
Didn't someone tweet you about hearing the story about fucking the deer?
Yeah, that's the same guy.
Okay.
But was that something we made up, or was that I think that was a story Stone Cold told about him with a loofah or something. Yeah, it was a story that he told. I'm sorry I don't remember it, but I could do the other thing for you that Joe thought of years ago, where it was the WWE. If you remember the WWF Attitude commercial because we get this request a lot. They're like, "Hey, what episode did you guys?" And it's like, dude, I don't know what episode we did anything. But it was the WWF Attitude commercial. It was the "Don't try this at home." I wonder if I could play it. Ooh, I wonder if I could.
If
find
Adam Wilson can put on a greatest hits clip,
yeah, that would be cool too.
Yeah.
Let me see if this is it.
Bodies have been bruised. I thought Shane might have been knocked out.
No, that's not it. Anyways, it's all the wrestlers, and it's it's like, hey, don't try this at home. And they talk about all the injuries they had.
Yeah.
It's like a blown out knee, a broken neck, but I still got up.
And then the Undertaker's like, this is who I am. And then Shawn's like, this is what I do. I'm not really an athlete. This isn't real. And then Shawn says, try lacing my boots. And then Joe added, so anyways, that's what the commercial was. And then it'd be like, I had a blown out knee, a broken neck. I fucked a deer. And then and then it's like, this is who I am. This is what I do. I'm not really an athlete. This isn't real. Try lacing my boots. Try fucking a deer.
Vince made me fuck a deer.
Vince made me fuck a deer.
Just the most random thing ever. But it's pretty awesome. Chris Lay, which SmackDown Live star will win the Rumble? Because I know Philly, including myself, will boo the fuck out of Roman if he wins again.
Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns. I'm sorry, Chris. Roman's winning the
thing. Maybe we'll see you in Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way Roman wins, right?
There is a way.
Because now that there's 2 titles, he doesn't have to win to, fight Lesnar.
Well, yeah.
He can just beat Ambrose again.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what they'll have? They'll have a Shield triple threat at Shit Lane.
Shit Lane.
Who would win from SmackDown, though? I mean, if anything, I would have Bobby Roode win.
Oh, of course.
Who the fuck knows? Randy Orton won last year.
Yeah.
A year before that, no one would have guessed Randy Orton won that Rumble.
Yeah.
For all of the right reasons. Marcus Muniz, Pushfire Barry, face Bobby Roode, Bullet Club invading Raw, or Cena versus Reigns 2. Well, Marcus, rule number 1.
Always push Roode. Fire Bullet Club invasion.
No, you always kill Reigns.
Oh, always kill Reigns.
Always fire Reigns.
Always, yeah.
Bury the Bullet Club.
Sure.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Autumn Wolf says, I met Charlotte today and got her to sign my book. Man, she had a firm grip, and I got a knuckle touch, and my middle finger is broken. All right.
Cool. Do you have a picture?
Charlotte.
Tag us on Twitter.
Yeah, all right.
I'm talking to Autumn Wolf.
Well, she's not here right now.
But she's going to listen.
What, is she supposed to respond right now?
No, but when she tweets, we'll know she listened.
Oh, okay.
If she doesn't tweet, we know she doesn't listen to the podcast.
And I don't know if you want me to say or not, Autumn, but good luck. I know you were trying to do something else. Good luck with that. Brad Cunningham this is for Eric. Pushfire Barry. Read your fucking shirt, bro. I know you want me. And pizza.
Push pizza.
Always push pizza.
Barry, read your fucking shirt, bro. And fire. I know you want me.
Oh, it's such a great moment in podcast history.
It really was.
All right, Eric, you can do it now. I know. Nathan Garner, what do you think the likelihood is of there being more edgy content on the network one day? Do you mean edgy by like more content with edge? Because they...
Yes, that's what they want.
Well, WWE, they cut a lot of content on the network.
Yeah.
So, because...
They don't want it as edgy.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, man. Cody Edwards. Oh, this is for Joe. Joe's not here. So.
I'll be Joe.
All right. Pushfire Barry Joe edition. His constant gripe on fan questions.
Uh-huh.
His cocky 80s heel wrestler attitude.
Okay.
And actually having him on the show every week.
Push the cocky 80s heel wrestler. Uh-huh. Barry having him on the show every week. And fire groaning through fan questions.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm Joe Pisano.
All right. Very good.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That's all for fan questions.
Did you get them? I think there was some on Facebook Messenger. I couldn't pull it up.
You couldn't?
It's like, you need to have the Pages app.
What?
I'm like, I don't want to.
The Pages app?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see.
I'm trying to pull it up, but my
shit's
slow.
Your shit's slow?
My shit's slow.
This is, Milan Palmer fan question from Shanghai, China.
What up?
What would you guys think of a Kevin Owens, Rusev, and Jinder Mahal stable? They were all doing the anti-America thing at some point, and I think both Rusev and Mahal could benefit from being alongside Owens.
It could work. I know Joe's always a fan of stables and some Joe tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better than no stables.
It is.
I mean, I'd rather have Rusev and Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
And not Mahal, because Mahal's boring. Mahal already has the Singh brothers, so. But throw someone else in there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, and they could maybe they can call them, since they're all like anti-America and they're, like all from different countries, they can call themselves like I don't know, like the League of Nations or something like that.
Work.
Or,
yeah. 2 Canadians and a Bulgarian.
The worst stable of all time, the League of Nations.
Of course.
What we all had different names for that stable. I said it was the League of Foreigners.
Yeah.
Joe said the League of Shadows. And what was yours?
Oh, man.
The League. It was like the League of. Was like
extraordinary accents.
Yes. That was great. We all had our own name for that stable.
Yeah.
And it was all of those were better than their stable name.
It was.
No Way Rich Swann. That's a real name. Would Vince fire John Cena and Roman Reigns if they were to take a knee during the national anthem?
Nope. Probably.
That's a funny question.
Yeah.
Oh, they should do something like that. That'd be fucking
I thought they would. Remember when there was the big Monday Night Football scandal and they did that segment before?
Yeah.
And
with
Vince was
Tori
like, welcome to Monday Night Raw.
I'm gonna fuck Trish.
Yeah. The towel falls off and Shelton Benjamin's there like, yeah.
Oh, we need someone that looks like Terrell Owens. Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's all for fan questions.
That's all for everything.
That is
all we got.
Everything. So only one thing left to do now.
And that's...
Make sure you subscribe to our podcast on iTunes and give us a 5-star review. If you don't have an iPhone, you can listen to us on the Podbean app, Google Play, all that good stuff. You can watch the show at youtube.com/What's Wrong With Wrestling. Check out our website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like the show on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling. You can put the title down. Titles are for closers only.
What?
I don't know. I just watched that scene.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
You can also follow me on Twitter at Andrew Pisano. Eric is at Eric What's Wrong on Twitter, and he is 4Awesome on Instagram. You can buy a shirt at ProWrestlingTees.com/What's Wrong With Wrestling. I'm going to show you what one of these shirts looks like
live,
not in person, but on video. Because,
on video.
Our boy Matt Hansen, bought a shirt and he wants us to sign it. So look at this. Look at this shirt. And it feels great. The material
so good.
is really
it's
good.
basically this.
It is.
It's this.
You can have the title on your shirt. I want to wear this, actually. It's my size, too. Perfect. Matt, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to wear this. I'll give it back, but, I'm going to wear it first. So, yeah.
Yeah. We can all wear it.
Let us know if you buy... Look, I'll say this right now because Matt did it. If you buy a shirt and you want us to sign it, mail it to us with the return shipping label.
Yes, please.
And we will sign the shirt and mail it back to you.
Yeah.
So that's an added bonus. If you buy a t-shirt, we will sign it and mail it back to you.
Yeah. You got a Push Eric shirt? I'll sign it.
Of course. Why not?
Sure.
I'll sign it too. Who cares?
I'll go buy some silver Sharpies right now.
I mean, if you buy a Push Eric shirt, Eric will sign it, and then I'll add, off a cliff next to the Push Eric part.
He will. Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I won't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want me to, of course.
Yeah.
But, we'll see. Thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon. If you want to support us well, just go to patreon.com/What's Wrong With Wrestling. Thank you to songfinch.com for our theme song.
You can hear
that you're here in a few seconds.
Yeah.
And I don't want to give it away, but...
Give it away. Wait, let me get some airbase. Give it away now. Give it away.
Look, we all agreed that we would not play guitar with the title. You just broke that rule.
We never agreed on that.
Well, you were supposed to play along. Anyways,
okay.
So look, I don't wanna give it away right now, but
don't want to let the cat out of the bag.
But I'll just say, if next week pans out the way we hope it does,
the way It should.
Our guest next week, we're going to have a special guest. Joe's going to be in we're all going to be in studio.
Yeah, Joe's our special guest.
No, Joe's not.
Yeah.
Yes, we're planning on having a very special guest next week, and it's going to be awesome.
It's not.
If it happens.
Josh Reese.
It's not Josh Reese.
So
no.
That just got us like a ton more listeners.
Yes. Right.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you're not going to want to miss out next week.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
So until then, we'll see you later.
Dep.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. And he's always right. Don't you dare have a different opinion. He sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big players, pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Eric's third most loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Eric, yeah, we'll push him off a cliff. He doesn't think Stacy Kubler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong